Hey guys, I can't take it anymore. I can't bloody take it anymore. You guys know school fights. Yes, school fights. For some reason, there's been a phenomenon in recent years in America where there has to be a fight in school, and for the stupidest reasons ever. Like, take for example this: two kids, they bump into each other in the hallway. Now, in normal circumstances, you just continue walking, but not anymore. Now, when you bump into someone, it's like, oh, it's on. You know that one scene from Boondocks? You know the one. That's what happens. You bump into someone in the hallway. It's not like this is school. No, this is prison. You cannot let someone disrespect you like that. Which is why you have to challenge them to the fight. And now in high school movies, it always happens in like after school in the field, like ready fight, like that one scene from Wimpy Kid, Diary of Wimpy Kid, like where Greg and Riley are fighting. That's not how it is anymore. Now, people fight in the middle of the hallways. People fight in the cafeteria. People fight in the bathrooms. Yes, now the bathroom. You think of all the places in which you can get cornered by a teacher if he even comes in, the bathroom. Like, what? Like, I don't know. My bathroom literally had to be security checked because freaking kids at school wouldn't stop goofing around in there. Oh yeah, maybe I should put a whole different thing of video about bathrooms. There's a whole different mess. But for now, we're on school fights. What else? Oh, there's this concept that when you're in a school fight, like you have to, what's the word? You have to try to look cool to impress someone. Or like there's always that one kid who wants to start conflict for no reason, just to be the cool guy, just to freaking start the fight. Like, take for example this. There's some random kid, you and some random kid are like walking around, and then this one kid is like, hey, what you look at my girl for? What'd you look at my girl for? Why'd you step on her shoe? I do not remember doing that. But that's enough to get the fight going. And it's all punch, 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 punch. And also, by the way, let's discuss how these kids fight, because it is embarrassing. It is freaking embarrassing. So we have two types, boys and girls. Now, boys, they just go punch, 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 punch. Like but it's not like actual like boxing punch where you try to get a good one in. No, it's just like rapid punching while the other one crouches down because the other one won't stop punching. He does like barely any damage, and the second he gets tired, the other one goes up and then can give him a punch. Even though usually at that point his friends join in, because yes, we can never leave these fights one-on-one. There's no honor among warriors here in America. No. It's two. Instead, the second someone falls down, like all of his friends have to jump in and punch him, because usually this guy either has no friends who's getting targeted, or is just a random kid whose friends are probably in a whole different part of the school because these guys decided to bring them in. Yes, you versus the whole gang of your fellow opponent. It is astounding to me that this has become normalized. Then we have girls. It is bitch, all this slapping and such. Like, what is the point? Like, first of all about beach, oh, all this stuff. I don't get it. Like all these insults. Like when boys fight each other, they say fuck you, or like something like that. They just like keep it quiet. With girls, they have to be yelling at the same time. They have to make sure they get those loud yells in. Oh, and don't forget the grabbing the hair. You need to have a lot of wiggle room. Grab the hair of your opponent. Yeah. I wonder if a chick with cancer gets bullied. I mean, she'll have the cancer issue, but at least they can't grab on anything because no hair. I didn't mean it to sound messed up, but it's just true. Now, another thing that I noticed happens in school fights is the slap fights. So this is not a real school fight, as in like kids trying to kill each other for no reason, like trying to beat each other up until the security guard comes in. They're separated, and then one of them goes to jail or something like that, where I think it should be like that because... slap fights. I've heard of these slap fights. Basically, it's like boxing, only you slap each other in the face. You do the slapping thing. Yeah, whoever can be the new Pip named Slickback, like gives a slap, but it's to boys, so you don't look cool. You just look weird, like... You know that one meme where the dude's at the gym, was it Jack Doherty or something, and then he goes, and he's like, Savage is like, come here. He like after he takes his hat, you know the one. Then there's okay, so now I'm gonna discuss my personal history with school fights. So as a kid, I used to get in fights. I'm talking about little kid. I'm talking about kindergarten level. I used to get in all sorts of fights. Well, okay, calling them fights is a bit over the top because like I kind of called it playing and fighting. It kind of barred the line. Now I was a dirty fighter. One time, this kid got me in a chokehold or something, so I bit him. I mean, he claims that he flipped me afterwards, and I cried about it, but the kids, I don't trust him on that so much. I trusted him at the time because I didn't remember, but now, like, the kid, those are like the same type of kids who claim that they made up all the Yo Mama jokes, but I checked the YouTube channel 10 years after those videos came out, and no, they didn't come up with those Yo Mama jokes, so yeah, I have to really question the credibility behind a lot of my elementary school companions. So basically that's how it was. That was for kindergarten, basically, because afterwards I learned that fighting was bad and fighting gets hurt. That didn't stop my temper, though, because every time I would get out in a game of sharks and minnows, we called it chomp chomp alligator for who knows what reason, but it was sharks and minnows. You run to a side, and if you get tagged, and for some reason, I did not like being the guy who tags people. But like first of all, this is your punishment for getting tagged, and for some reason I could not just wait until the rest of the game. I couldn't just be the tagger. No. I had to throw a fit. I had to make a technicality with this, and I apologize to everyone who I had to deal with this stuff. Because what was even my point there? Like I literally don't know. But basically, this is definitely the primary catalyst to every time I got in a fight. I don't think it happened much in 5th grade, or did it? I think it was mainly 4th grade. But yeah, for some reason, every time that I would get out, I would cause an argument. 9 times out of 10 result in me in punching the other student. It didn't end well after that. I mean, either would 90% of the time the kid went to snitch, and I got in trouble for it, and I tried to justify myself, even though I just couldn't just say I'm out. And then the one time when I got my own ass whooped, and I was on the floor, and even though I was kicking from the floor, the PE teacher got mad at me for kicking while on the floor. Like, and I keep in mind, she didn't see the rest, so like, I mean, it made sense that I got in trouble for that. Well, now starting with 6th grade, I stopped doing this stuff. Yes, I grew out of it in 2019. Says a lot about the modern high school and middle schoolers that we have now. I grew out of it in elementary school. 5th grade was like when I'm done with this stuff. And then, okay, well, to be fair, I did complain, but I didn't engage violence. So I think my stop complaining phase properly ended in the 2020s. I think COVID would. I don't know what with COVID. I guess playing